online broadcast network, AFTERBUZZ TV. Over 20 million weekly downloads in over 150 countries, and your number one source for after-show entertainment. AFTERBUZZ TV, the destination for TV superfans, producing aftershows for over 300 of your favorite TV shows, interviewing celebrities and showrunners, and bringing you behind-the-scenes exclusives. All thanks to E! Entertainment's Maria Menounos, producer Kevin Undergaro, and internet leader Akamai. Now, let the buzz begin!
God, this song is so good.
There's long pause.
It's okay.
My body's telling me yes.
Oh, God.
Y'all, I have to tell you why I wanted this song. Not only because the name of the episode is The Accommodations of Desire.
What?
Which, first time in a long time, guys, that I've dug the title of the episode, because they've been having all these crazy long ones. But, like, this one made sense to me. And with all of the, you know, Barrett, as I'm going to call them, moments, I felt that this song was appropriate.
I love this song. I'm sorry. I can get with this. I'm sorry, Yale.
Feel the moment, everybody. Everybody, how much do you love seeing the voice of the chat get it right now?
I'm getting it.
So much.
Can't help it.
And look at that black lipstick. Let's talk about it.
I'm trying something new, guys. I don't wear makeup. I only wear it for shows, and now I'm doing like dark fall makeup.
so
and
awesome.
It's October. I'm allowed to be a little crazy. Only for you, Hannah.
Tell them where they can find you really quick.
You can find me in all this black lipstick and all this other black clothes that I'm wearing at Torres 890.
And the purple hair, because it's awesome too.
Yes.
Don't you just love getting
I
like...
might be changing it again. Because
Well,
I'm
whatever.
crazy.
As you should do that. Keep everybody on their toes. And give the chat a reason to want to constantly see your face.
That's
is
true.
what I'm saying. All right, you guys. And I'm Hannah Prichard. I'm hosting as Yell again this week. We miss her. I'm not happy that she's not here, especially for this crazy episode. This is episode 18, as I said, The Accommodations of Desire.
Man, and I mean, it's so much desire that Hannah's shoulder is coming out.
I know.
She's so scandalous. Look
Woo!
at that. You heathen.
The heat.
Showing that shoulder.
And you guys, once
Outta here.
again, I have to tell you how happy it like makes me that okay, we all thought that Alexis was gonna watch the episodes, be addicted by this week.
Nope.
She hasn't, you guys. She hasn't done it, which honestly makes me really happy because I've chosen to not tell her anything that happened in this episode until we do this panel
me.
because so many things happened. This was an episode right up my alley because it was just like full relationship drama.
Somebody, where is it? I'm gonna find it. Vanessa Mariano, Italy. I got a tweet 4 hours ago, and it was like, "What, hotshot dude? You were right about Josh." I was like, "Oh my god, what happened in this episode? I'm so mad I didn't get to watch it because life."
You guys like, was I right? But was I right?
Guys,
Like, I'm not
so
even going to
upset.
tell you yet. We're still not going to tell her yet because we're going to talk about that a little bit
Stop
later.
leaving me in the dark.
But first off, before we get going on the episode, you guys, if you guys haven't yet, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. You can also watch us at AfterBuzzTV.com. You can use the hashtag ABTV switched at birth to tweet at us during the show. Alexis is going to be reading the live chat. So ask questions, say things. You know the drill. Do it. Go to iTunes, rate us, comment, tell us what you like. You can tell us what you don't like, but y'all's are going to pretend like she's not reading it.
Yep.
Give us 5 stars if you love us, 4 stars if you really like us, and the rest of the buttons do not work. Great. All right, let's start talking about things.
Oh, Lordy
Okay,
Lord.
I want to go ahead and get, to me, the least exciting out of the way. We're going to talk about Lily and the baby and Toby first.
Okay.
Lily is fully in emotional pregnancy, hormonal craziness at this point.
Jeez. All right.
Which is understandable. She's about to pop.
Well, no, it makes sense.
Even though she's still about to pop, and I don't understand where the time jump went, but it's fine.
We got clarification last week. I was there for that. I remember.
Yeah, we got a little clarification, but she keeps getting bigger. Like, honestly, there was a point in the episode when I thought she was going to give birth.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Jeez.
They were like in Regina stopped by the school, and she was, I don't know, I guess just standing there and then started getting contractions, but the way she was acting, I was like, is her water about to break before they even get to London? Like, legit, that's what I
imagine?
thought was happening.
Yikes.
But Regina was, like, in full, like, parent mode in this episode, which was kind of cool, watching her, like, take care of Lily. Because I don't even feel like they're that close. Like, she has a very close relationship with Lily. Mm-hmm. So that was interesting to watch, and I enjoyed. But there was a really sad moment when Regina took Lily to the hospital to go get checked up about these contractions and everything, and Lily's asking this woman who was sitting next to her with her daughter who is reading a Harry Potter book, and Lily has that realization that, like, her child is not going to advance at that level because her child will have Down syndrome. Yeah, and that was really...
I think I remember this discussion. Okay,
Yeah,
I was like, what's
Wait,
happening?
she has
and I was
Down
like,
syndrome?
And I was like, wait, no, that's right.
Because we did also
don't-
find out in this episode. We did. That it is a
Wait,
boy.
in this episode?
We found out. This was a good episode, dude. A lot of things were going
dang
down.
It, I missed a good one.
Nielle's going to be really bummed about this. You did miss a good one. This is a good one, but I almost enjoy it more that I get to tell you these things.
I want to see reactions. That's the main reason why sometimes I don't watch the show.
Because we're going to blow through Lily and Toby really fast right
Go for
now
it.
because I, like, just don't really care. So because I want, not that I don't care, but, like, I don't care. But just because I want to get to the important stuff, the juicy stuff. And, like, this is all sad and well and good, and Toby did such a great job, Lucas did such a great job, like, executing, finding out the child's birth, and I thought that was a really great moment between them, and probably the happiest that they have seemed in a while, because, like, last week, wasn't I saying that I didn't think they were going to make it?
Nope.
Yeah, I think that was, yeah.
Yeah, that was last week.
I think that was last week.
Yep.
And they still may not make it. But we're not going to know because they're going to be in London, so whatever, it'll be fine.
I'm trying, like, I want to look at the chat, but they're all talking about the episode, and I'm like, no, Hannah, tell me the things first. Well, no, like, right now they're talking about the little girl who was reading Harry Potter.
Yes.
And it's like some people didn't notice it, some people did. I did miss an episode or miss a really good episode. Boo69Bs thought the same thing, Hannah. I'm not quite sure which one that was for, but a lot of people agree with you.
Sweet.
So,
take it.
yeah,
they
both-
probably just agree that they don't really care about the storyline right now. I'm just kidding.
I was like, I don't think that's what that is, but
No,
okay.
I'm just kidding. But in comparison to the rest of the storylines in this episode, this was the one that fell short the most.
Oh, all right.
It just wasn't as juicy. Like, it was definitely necessary and exciting news and an emotional part of the episode, but there were so many other crazy awesomeness that was going on.
Well, Sadie Bunny is glad that Toby and Lily are finally being honest and with each other, and that Designer Project thinks that it was a very mature conversation between Lily and Toby, and they liked it.
I would completely agree. Completely agree.
Go on, continue.
Yeah, okay, so that's, I mean, if anybody has any other thoughts about Toby and Lily, you know, put it on the chat or tweet at me, but that's kind of all I got to say about what was going on with them. Next, I want to talk about the Kennishes, because I have hated talking about the Kennishes all season. They have had the most boring storyline. I don't care about your taxes. Nobody cares about your taxes. The minute it gets brought up, I'm like, I'm out. Fortunately, they started the Kennish issues by using Bishop at the beginning of the episode, and everybody knows wherever Bishop goes, I go. I dig it. I love whatever.
Even I know that. I don't even have to watch the show.
Exactly. Whatever he's doing, I'm on board with. And he was like super sweet and trying to help John out. Okay, so this is one thing you're gonna enjoy. You're totally gonna love this.
Okay,
And
I'm ready.
Yell is gonna be so mad she missed it.
I'm ready. Go for it. Tell
Because
me.
if it has to do with D.W. Moffat and just like kind of sluttiness, like it's kind of a shame that she's not here for this. But okay, so you know they're having all these issues with their taxes and where to put their money and what to like invest in to help them, I don't know, get financially back on top. Whatnot.
Yes.
So Bishop tells DW or John Kennish, whatever, that he knows of a place that he can invest in, and it is a strip club. A gentleman's club.
Damn it, Yale.
A gentleman's club.
for my whatever. But like,
Yeah.
Yale. Wow, I would have. Oh no, I would love to know what Yale thinks about this.
It kills me.
Damn
it kills me so much.
I mean, I'm all for it.
Right?
I'm all for it.
Okay.
I'm sorry, a gentleman's club.
For real. And it gets so much better because not only does he just suggest it, but then John goes and tells Catherine, and Catherine's like, what, huh? No, it's still a strip club, not okay with it.
Right.
So John's brilliant idea is like, well, let's go look at it.
So they went to the strip club.
They like
Shut up.
date night the strip club.
I'm sorry, y'all. I am an avid for that. I'm
All
like,
right.
I'm sorry. I date women and I date men, and I will take either one. I'll be like, hey, let's be adventurous tonight. Let's go check out the local strip club and just see what it looks like.
Well,
see how it is.
Catherine got way adventurous. Like, she got in there and was, like, really apprehensive at first, but then this young stripper comes up and starts chatting them up. I forget the stripper's name. You guys probably remember.
Tell me in here. I love it because everyone's like, yes, lap dance. And I'm like, there's a lap dance?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, no, go ahead. Tell me.
We're going to get there. But I have a feeling we're going to see this stripper again. I think she's going to be like a full character. Yeah. And she's awesome. Like,
is she hot?
Yes.
Well, okay.
You'll love her.
All right.
And
Yael and I have the same taste.
I know.
So.
You'll love her. And so...
Oh, my God. She can't even take words out right now.
I can't even take words out because I'm thinking about Yale's reaction to the girl, and I'm like, will Yale find her attractive? I don't know. I gotta think about that.
I'll talk to her later.
I gotta think about it. Yeah, Yale will find the moves attractive. Let's say that.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Oh, man.
So, anyways, Catherine decides that she wants a lap dance from this stripper. I guess basically just to get to know her, which is always like the weird thing that older women do. It's like, let me try to help this poor young girl. Let's talk about it. Which is what I thought.
Okay.
Which is what I thought Catherine was about to do, and that really wasn't what she did. What she ended up doing. Like, she ends up talking to this girl, finds out that she's a student, and then she's actually a dancer. Like, exactly.
That's usually the case.
Exactly. So she's, and I believe she actually dances ballet. And then, like, the pole dancing for sure. Yeah.
That's new.
So then she tells Catherine that her business that she actually wants to get into is called Pas de Pole. And it's a mixture of ballet and pole dancing. And we know it gets so much better because we know how Catherine is about her dancing. We talked about it last week with the hoedown and all that kind of stuff. Like,
Lord have mercy.
If she gets an opportunity to dance, it's going to happen.
Georgia is her name.
Georgia. Okay. She's a wonderful...
That's not as exciting as I thought.
No, it's not a stripper name, but it's a wonderful name.
I'll take it, though. I think it's cute. I'm hoping she has... Never mind. You know what? I'm going to keep my thoughts to myself on that one.
You're going to start watching now.
It's something to do with a peach. I'm just going to be quiet. I just wanted to make Hannah really uncomfortable. That was for you, Yale. That was for you.
All right.
So I continue.
You're going to get a lot of questions on the chat now.
Yeah. I'll type it in the chat if you're trying to figure out what I meant by Georgia Peach.
Please stop it. But anyways.
I miss you, Yale.
I wish both of you all were like, it was all three of us on the panel right now because I can only imagine where the conversation would go.
Oh, man.
But so... Of course, Catherine takes this opportunity to want to learn how to do pas de pole. So in this back...
so cool to me.
So in this back little, like, lap dance room, it's Georgia the stripper and Catherine, like, dancing together. Like, I wish that John would have walked in on it. That's what I really wish would have happened because it was hilarious. But then when they leave the strip club, Catherine tells John she doesn't think it's a good idea to invest in the strip club. Okay. But... that they should invest in pas de pole.
Yay!
Yes.
Does he say yes?
I think we're leaning towards a yes. I don't know if they said an actual yes or no, but I think we're leaning towards yes. And like,
I hope so.
Because they talked about Catherine and her like erotica literary, you know what I mean? Like her book that she had written was slightly erotica.
Yeah.
So it's actually honestly a market that they should continue down because she already has a place in that market. So I think it's actually a really good idea.
Everybody is saying John should have enjoyed the show. John is a party pooper.
He was a party pooper.
That's so funny.
Which I wish we had him here, though, because he doesn't seem like a party pooper to me in real life.
Yeah, maybe that's just his character, but I feel like he'd be the one starting stuff.
Yeah, exactly. And I would love to hear what he actually thought about the way John reacted in the strip club, because I have a feeling DW would have a little bit of a different experience.
Oh, jeez.
Just a guess. Who knows?
Yale would have been all over that.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Where am I now? Oh, okay. So I want to start getting into the good stuff.
Okay, go.
Where probably the accommodations of desire go for a lot of these like love storylines.
Okay.
But this is the first really good one, which Yell and you would have both also really enjoyed watching because it was very sexual. But I want to talk about Bay and her new love interest Garrett.
Right. I've heard. Yes.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. He's a very attractive, tall, I don't know what ethnicity, but he's very attractive and beautiful. He was on America's Next Top Model, and like oddly that was playing before I came here today, and I had never watched his season, and like He is just so attractive and so sweet, and I was like, oh, swoon. Swoon.
Just swoon.
For real. And then after watching this episode, I was like, well, I think I'm in love.
Oh,
like, those baby
yeah.
blues. Let's bring him on.
Baby blues.
Seriously, he's got some serious eyes. But, okay, so...
Someone needs to tweet me a picture because my internet's terrible
No,
right
they
now.
need to tweet you a screenshot of him and Bae in this episode.
Okay, that too.
Because-
I'll take that.
Okay, the reason why I love this so much is because we always have like different types of relationship shows on television, and especially
have a lot.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But on ABC Family, we generally keep it like sweet and gentle, and they're always like loving relationships. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
like people coming together because of love, and it's never like kind of just like a hookup, like let's talk how people actually talk kind of thing. And I mean, Garrett like has Bae in his room or apartment or whatever, and is like, I just want to please you. I just want like
What?
Yes.
ABC Family, get
Oh
out
my
of
god,
here.
I couldn't. I was like,
Stop.
like it was. Dude, it was a lot. And, like, I appreciated it so much.
Stop.
And the fact that Bae was, like, totally feeling it. But then Bae did have a moment because this would be the first time that she slept with anybody since
That was
Tank.
my next. That was gonna be my next question. I'm
Yeah.
like, didn't she sleep with Tank? So how long has it been since
Exactly.
that? Okay, interesting.
But the interesting thing about this was that Bae ended up walking out on him, like, before they had
Aw.
sex. Because he starts talking about how, like, you know, I get checked regularly for STDs.
that's a turn on right there.
Exactly.
Thank you.
And he's like talking about all of
Foreplay.
his like partners and stuff like that. And she's
Ugh.
like, oh god, it seems sleazy, but like
Garrett.
I was like, you know what? This is honestly
But it's good information to know.
exactly. And not to mention I was like, there are a lot of people who have been with a lot of partners, and that doesn't make them any less of a person. That doesn't mean Bae shouldn't date him. You know what I mean?
No. And I'm not saying that either.
Right.
I just think that before you start,
Oh yeah.
getting intimate, it's probably not the best conversation to be like, ugh,
No,
you know.
it's like the business talk that you're like, do we have to have the business talk because you're taken away from the moment here?
And apparently everyone's like, everything in here is all about a Garrett right now. But it's like, Garrett is a gift to look at. Garrett is so hot. Garrett is everything. Shirtless Garrett, thank you, Lord. Garrett is beautiful. I'm just like, whoa.
Dude, he's
whoa.
beautiful.
I can't wait.
And see, that's the thing. Okay, there's so many things about this relationship that I like have feels about. But let's talk about the points first of
Go for it.
what happened
Go for it.
before I get into all my feels because I have lots.
Oh, all right.
But so Bae doesn't end up leaving because of Tank and it being the first time she's been with somebody since him. She ends up leaving for personal reasons that are, you know, she feels uncomfortable with like his experience. It just made her
Yeah.
feel a little bit like overwhelmed because
wasn't Tank her first? No, right?
No, it was
It was somebody else, right?
what's his butt who went to
I can't help you with that because
I can't remember his name.
I'm sorry. But I
But he
mean,
went
so
to the army, whatever.
technically she's only had like 2 actual.
She's only been with a few people.
Yeah.
And it's all been with people that she's like been in love with or cared about and had
Yeah.
a connection with. And
Yeah.
she thinks
And
it's like
and
too
it's-
soon.
Yeah, and it's different for guys too because it's kind of like,
Exactly.
it happens. I mean,
Right.
not to say that, he's a giant manslayer or anything. I don't know this guy.
Right.
But I mean, so for guys, for women, it's just kind of like, a different color for different
Exactly.
day,
Whatever.
Whatever.
And so, but anyways, then Travis goes and tells Garrett.
Chat right now.
Is
I can't
just
even.
going crazy?
At least Garrett's a lady pleaser, smiley face. I was like, oh,
Listen.
Lord have mercy.
See, but
Ty was her first.
Ty, that's his
Thanks,
name.
guys.
Thank
I knew
you.
it started with another T. I was like,
you're good at knowing like the base of the name, and like I don't even know, and you don't even watch.
See?
Like I don't even
Guys,
understand
I used
it.
to watch, okay? I used
She
to.
did.
I fell off the boat because I had a lot of other things going on. But dude, like, this show to me, even just watching promos sometimes I'm like flipping through channels, I'm like, this show is just ridiculous. And I love every minute of it. But this right
wonderful.
now is very interesting to me.
It is.
Because
But like Travis, we know has been like feeling Bae recently.
yeah, that's what everyone's talking about
Exactly.
is Travis. Yeah.
And so Travis, and it's up for debate. I don't necessarily think that Travis overstepped his bounds, but he ends up telling Garrett that the reason she may have ran out was because of Tank. And Garrett had no idea what Bae had gone through.
right.
So Travis basically outed Bae's entire experience and like stole her
Whoa,
thunder.
whoa.
You know what I mean?
Whoa. I think
Like-
that it should have been Bae to be, again, I
should have.
haven't watched this season yet, but I feel like as a person who like is weird about having other people explain my life
Exactly.
and my choices, that it's like, you know, like, hey, I think Bae will tell you eventually, but this is like the gist of everything.
Exactly.
But I'm gonna let her tell you details.
Exactly.
What up, Travis?
Which is how it should have been. And
But it's
just,
a TV show, so I can't say it.
Yeah, and it's just such a weird thing because I don't think Travis's intentions were poor, but because he has feelings for her, and she doesn't.
I
it
didn't
makes
think
it
about that.
It makes it be like, well, what were your intentions in doing that?
And you know he's probably gonna be like, no, my intentions were pure, but deep down,
Exactly.
he's probably trying to like.
And Bae pretty much lost her cool on him, which she was justified in doing. But now that she's done that, I think it's setting it up for Travis to have to tell her how he feels. What happened?
Alec Bell is like, Ty, Tank, Travis. You think that they could use any more teen names for people who interact with Bae?
statement.
Because that's what I was thinking. I was like, okay, wait. So she slept with Ty. She slept with Tank. She slept with Emmett. That's right. So I was like, okay, we had a break there. And then there's
We
Travis. And then now Garrett. And I'm like, wow, those T's are just like
They're
popping
hitting
out
hard.
of nowhere. But yeah, I hear you.
But ultimately, I think that Barrett is going to be a thing for a while. She ends up going back.
Do you
talking
want
to him.
Barrett to happen?
I do.
Really?
I really, really do. I don't know if it's going to end well for Bae. It may.
I feel like Garrett, since Garrett's a lady pleaser,
Exactly.
as someone has said in the chat, which I can't remember your name because there's so many names in here right now off the top of my head, but I feel like it's going to be a thing for a little bit, and then it's going to hit a point where, you know, maybe he's just like, oh, I was just here to just have fun, and then there's this other hot chick down the street.
Which may totally happen. But for right now, I'm like, Bae, have some fun and get your own, girl.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like this is her time now to just kind of like get that out of the way, you know, get some lady pleasing happening, throw some, you know, spin some towels up in the air, and then just have some fun, and then eventually get back into whatever you feel is, you know, more relationship worthy.
And is it bad that I want to see that kind of like romance, sexual relationship on an ABC Family show? Like,
no,
I
because
think it'll be nice to
ABC
watch.
Family technically is family, so that includes teens,
Yeah.
too. And I feel like, you know, teens should my favorite. I'm not going to get into a soapbox moment here, but I feel like teens should know the consequences of having sex at a certain age, and then obviously when you hit an adult, like when you hit 18 and you're an adult, that you're going to go to college or you're going to do whatever, and you're going to hit that point of there's going to be that one relationship where it was just there was no
Sex.
relation. Yeah, it was just sex. And that's being an adult. That happens.
Yeah,
and
we got to
sometimes-
see all of them.
And yeah, and I feel like we shouldn't discriminate because of the fact that, oh, our teenagers shouldn't know that sex is fun. Like, that's not a thing. Like, I feel like the teenagers should know, like, hey, you can do this, but know that
This is how you got to do it, though.
Yeah, and also the fact that he's also a smart role model for that. He's like, hey, I've been tested.
Exactly.
I'm clean.
he's
I'm
open
this.
about it.
Like, hey, like I know somebody who's like, I will not have sex with someone until I see papers. And I'm like, papers? Like, he's legal? I'm like, no, like papers, like he's clean. And I'm like, I get that. Because that's an adult thing to do.
Yep.
So no, I think I will be on that boat with you, that I feel like, as Yale knows, as an advocate of sex, that I feel like everybody should know about it and all the different levels of it. So.
Yep, what I'm talking about. Okay, guys, let's get... We would think that's the big storyline of tonight, but it's unfortunately
There's
not.
more? I was so excited. I was like, oh, that was it? All right, cool.
Are you kidding me? There's a whole plot line that I predicted the minute we met
That's
a
right,
character.
sorry. That's right, go
so,
ahead.
you know what? I'm real stoked about this. Let me toot my own horn, you guys.
I'm gonna be here.
Josh is gay. Or bisexual, who knows? But he is not a fully 100% straight man. I called this the minute that he opened his mouth on this show. And I don't know if the writers, you know, watched it and they were like, you know, Hannah's maybe right. Maybe he could be gay. But either way, it took them a full season to come back around to it. They brought his character back on. We haven't seen him in weeks. I don't know how much we've seen him. But they brought him back. And they brought Vimla back, which we love Vimla.
That's awesome.
We
I'm
all
glad
love
she's
her
back.
here.
Well, and you guys all talked about that she was coming back, so there you go.
So happy day. But her poor character is about to go through some things because her and Josh were dating.
Right.
And
I remember this.
yeah. So in the episode, her
Mingo. Sorry.
I know. Listen, we have, don't worry, we're going to get to the Mingo things too. We have Mingo, but he falls into this storyline.
Okay, go for it.
Which just, I could not be more thrilled by this storyline.
Lord have mercy.
I enjoyed this so
Guys,
much.
iTunes listener, she is leaning back in her chair. That's how excited she is. She's like, let me tell you a story. Crossing her legs, leaning in her chair, ready to talk about this story.
You know what? Actually, I don't know how she just reminded me, but before we get into the story, because I'm about to get really, really excited and go down a rabbit hole. Before we get into it, real quick, guys, I do want to talk about my crazy ex-girlfriend because it did premiere last night. We talked about it last week, told you all you should watch it because the trailer was hysterical.
I love the trailer. I didn't get it's on my DVR.
You didn't get to watch it yet?
Yeah, it's on my DVR.
Dude, it's really, really wonderful.
Everyone's telling me it's really good. They said it's the most different TV show that's on CW right now. And
yes.
I'm like, yes.
And Rebecca Bunch, yes. She is hilarious.
I love her.
The character is hilarious.
Yeah. I'm very excited to watch it. That's my thing. I'm gonna go home, eat some Taco Bell, and watch Switched at Birth and Crazy Ex-Girlfriend, which is on Mondays now at 8 Central.
8 o'clock.
Yep.
On the CW.
Yeah. 8 p.m.
Yeah, and if you guys still don't know a lot about the show, you should absolutely still look up the trailer or just watch it because it's good. I'm not lying to you. It's really wonderful. We've all been, well...
I actually haven't.
Stop it! You don't think you have? We've all been a crazy ex. I will care.
I have a crazy ex, but I'm not a crazy ex.
Okay, well, whatever. Then you've experienced one.
Yes.
I have been a crazy ex, and I know it.
So much hate
and
from Hannah right
I will
now.
carry that dang torch. I'm aware of it.
Hey man, crazy exes will carry stories, and I love that.
Listen. You learn from your mistakes. I did a lot of really crazy things. I'm okay now. I'm better.
No, she's not. Anyway, tell me about this crazy plot.
Okay, sorry. But anyways, so watch that. 8 p.m. Mondays, CW, Crazy Ex-Girlfriend.
Do it.
Okay, now let's talk about... Well, Vilma's going to end up being a crazy ex-girlfriend is what's going to end up happening.
All right.
But anyways, so they're working on a project together, Vimla and Daphne, and Josh obviously is interpreting. And Josh is like real curious about Daphne texting Q, like wants to know what's going on or whatnot. And Vimla and him start to get like real snippy with each other and stuff like that.
Oh.
And because they're like having issues, he storms out. Vimla tells Daphne and is like, will you talk to him? We're having issues, etc. Which she shouldn't have done, but you know what?
I was
whatever.
like, in my brain, I was like, this doesn't seem like a good idea.
No, not a
I
great.
don't know how I feel about
It
this.
didn't end well. And then
What?
Okay, this is what I enjoy most about it though.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Because so Daphne goes and talks to Josh about it, and Josh is like, listen, I have feelings for somebody else, but they're just feelings. I haven't acted on them. Like, I don't really know what to do, which is
normal.
Exactly. And he's like, so there's no reason for me to tell her because I haven't acted on it and I don't really want to right now. It's just like feelings.
Right.
And Daphne, being Daphne,
No.
thinks it's about her.
No.
Exactly.
Oh, no.
I'm like,
I was sitting there
Daphne-
going like, I hope she doesn't think that it has
No.
to do with anything with her, because that would suck.
She did. And I was like, Daphne, it's not all about you, you crazy, crazy, crazy fool. And you guys, I'm not kidding you. I mean, like, I don't know what it is about this Josh plotline, but, like, I really get it. And, like, and, like, the minute that they're having this conversation, he's saying this, I'm like, oh, my God, this is it. This is it. He likes a dude. He likes a dude. Oh, even better. He likes Mingo. He likes Mingo. He likes Mingo.
Oh, snaps.
Oh my
Also,
God.
everyone agrees with you. Or no, Boo69B said Daphne should never get in the middle of anything, and people are agreeing with her. And Daphne doesn't deserve him, according to Sadie Bunny and Andy.
She deserve Mingo? You're right. She doesn't deserve Mingo.
I don't really know that she just doesn't deserve him. So.
It has to be that.
Yeah.
Okay, so this crush developed by Josh towards Mingo over teaching him ASL, which we didn't really know that that's how Mingo was learning.
I didn't know
But
that.
Mingo had asked Josh to teach him ASL 3 days a week so that he could learn it to speak to Daphne.
I mean, it makes sense. I mean, most people usually fall in love with someone they're either working with, teaching, or
Exactly.
just getting to know.
Yeah.
And that's what better way to get to know someone than teaching them something that's pretty
With your
one-on-one.
hands.
See, I said one-on-one and getting to know somebody. You went into hands, intimacy
with the
stuff,
hands.
physical stuff.
And it just, okay, so it gets really super awkward though.
Oh my God.
And I love it so much. I don't love that it's awkward. I just loved what happened. But
It's the same thing.
so pretty much. So Daphne tells Mingo about this, and Mingo thinks that he has a crush on Daphne as well.
Of course.
So-
Because he's not going to think it's him.
Exactly.
Because we're not Daphne.
Exactly.
Just saying.
So Mingo is like, listen, I'll talk to Josh about it. I'll give him like, what's up, basically, about the situation. Me and Josh are real tight. We're cool, whatever. And we're all like, oh, we know where this is going. So Mingo invites Josh over to his dorm.
Liquors
Liquors him up, thinking that it's going to make it easier to have this conversation with him.
Well, that's
He's
actually...
like talking about the tattoos he wants to get, and Josh is like rubbing his arm. Oh my god, I love it. And Mingo's like getting really close to him, like I know this is hard. We've all been in this position
if there's
before.
a kiss, I'm going to lose. Shut
And
Shut
Josh's
up!
drunk craziness just leans in for the kill.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah.
What? Does it just stop there? Was it a good kiss? I don't even know what question to ask
It
right
was
now.
like a decently quick but soft kiss. Like it wasn't just like a little peck. It was
it was like romantic. Like there was like some sort of passion a little bit in
I
there.
wouldn't even say passion because Mingo wasn't feeling it back. Mingo was like very stunned, but he was very mature about it. He wasn't like, oh my god, what did you just do?
He was just kind of like, oh,
exactly.
whoops.
And
hello.
yes, what happened?
Alicia Perez,
Yes.
aka Billie Jean Girl, aka Boo 69Bs, sent me a beautiful picture of Garrett. You can look at it on the hashtag ABTV Switched at Birth. Holy moly.
Y'all, he's so attractive.
He's attractive. Well,
And you guys, I'm not kidding you. Like, Sir Man, I
cute.
hope you like watch our after show or something or whatnot, or we need to tweet at you because I'm not kidding you guys. I really think that I used to serve him at a restaurant that I worked at, and I
Shut
could
up,
be
are you
totally
serious?
wrong. I swear. And I could be
this-
totally wrong, but he was one of the sweetest dudes and so stinking attractive, and I really feel like I missed the boat. And like, there can't be two of him, right? Like, it had to have been him, right?
It might have been him. I mean, maybe some that looked like close to him, maybe, because that happens a lot. But you never know. That might have been him. We should
But
find.
like, what would the odds be for them to look like that, those blue eyes, and also be
Okay,
deaf?
then-
You guys, come on. Like, there
then,
can't be
yeah,
that
no,
many.
Then obviously,
Like, he's
that's
one of a
him.
kind. Are we right?
Oh my god! Did you guys see that
Anyways.
wink? Also, I want to celebrate a little bit before we get more into the story.
Yes.
That I wanted to thank everybody because now I'm just hit me. That I've never done this kind of thing before, voice of the chat, host, whatever. But I have reached 1,000 followers because of you guys, and I wanted to say
Yay!
thank you because that's a lot of people who follow me,
That's
and I
awesome.
love
You guys,
it.
I have not reached 1,000 followers.
Oh, nice! You should help. You should help Hannah get to 1,000 followers. I have to look at her Twitter to see where she's at right now, but still.
I think we're like in the 800s.
Hey man, we're close. We should do that. We should help her out. Anyway, I just wanted to say thank you guys. I really appreciate it because I'm not gonna be
Way
able
to
say
make
it
me
later.
feel worse about myself.
Shut
No,
up!
I'm just kidding.
Help her
I'm
out.
just kidding. I'm just
Road
kidding.
to 1,000 followers for Hotshot Dude. Hashtag road to 1,000 followers. We're gonna do it, guys. Spread the love. I'm gonna tell Yale about it too.
Like, I think we pretty much like talked about everything. There's still more about Mingo and Dingo, but I think we can go ahead and talk about it in predictions.
Yeah, go
So
for it.
let's just go into
Oh my god,
predictions.
she sent me a gift.
Now,
Stop it! A gift of
AFTERBUZZ
what? A gift
TV
of what? A gift of him?
Predictions.
Look at that. He's shirtless.
Oh my god,
Oh
you guys.
my god.
This gift.
Shut up.
Oh, stop it.
You guys need to check out the hashtag Switch to Birth because Alexis like it.
like, that gift just derailed predictions for us. Like, did you see us? Like, I think we forgot where
I don't
we
even
were
know what
for
we're
like
talking
2
about.
seconds.
I'm just gonna be here. You predict. I'm gonna be looking at my computer screen, looking like a creeper.
Oh, Lord.
Lord have mercy.
Everybody wishes they were in the studio with us right now.
They're
Don't
like,
you?
oh, well.
Ow! I hit my guys. I hit my knee on the table.
Look at
For
that.
anybody who's listening and didn't get to see
Oh
the
my
look on my face when I did it. Okay, so you keep doing that. I'm gonna predict while she's doing that, you guys. Okay, so the things that we didn't talk about with Dingo is all the stuff with Q. I think there's still gonna be some more issues with Q because Daphne ended it with Q. To me, that's always like a sign that we're gonna see the person again, basically. I think Josh is gonna have a really hard time. I think Vilma's gonna have a really hard time, which she deserves and kind of gets to have. This is like a really weird place to be. And I really hope that Josh, like, this is easy for him as best as it possibly can be. I think Garrett and Bay are gonna just keep doing it till something happens, and you know, I just want them to keep doing it and doing all the things, and I don't know, throw the shirts up in the air.
Shirts up in the
I
air.
do. I really like. I want more gifts like that.
No, like I wasn't. She was like, she sent me the tweet, she was just like, I couldn't find a screenshot, but I found a gif of them. Enjoy. And I was just like, just like, it's awesome,
dude.
Also, shout out to Ryan for always being a number one fan.
He really is
of Hannah and myself and whoever.
Yeah,
and
man.
Yale and everybody. But you're awesome. There's your shout out, buddy. I'm
we
sorry.
appreciate you so much, truly. Okay, and lastly, don't think I was forgetting about this little very important storyline that we got there at the end. I did not forget about it, but it's only appropriate to talk in predictions because it was a last minute thing in the episode.
Oh, Ryan also sent me a screenshot. I'm sorry. That was also another thing I wanted to add. So thank you, Ryan.
Of Garrett?
Of Garrett. Of him taking his shirt off.
Thank you. You know what we love, buddy.
Yeah, go ahead.
Hope. I'm pretty sure that's her name. What's her butt? Bishop's ex-wife that they went and saw.
Hope?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's her name.
Okay.
Right?
I didn't know
Guys,
that.
tell me if I'm wrong
I'll
right
check
now
the
because
chat
that'd
right
be
now.
really embarrassing. But anyways, Bay is making those pictures, that art that we had talked about last week or whatnot.
Yeah.
And at the very end of the episode, we see her like looking at a woman, starting to make a picture for her, and it's Hope in the Kennishes home in like Bay's studio.
What?
Yeah. Hope is back, you guys.
Holy.
Things are going to get really ugly. Let's hold on tight to Bishop and, just keep our fingers crossed for him because I'm not ready to lose him yet, you guys. Aside from that, I'm pretty sure that's all we have today.
And this is the last time you guys are going to see my face unless
this
you go
is
to my
potentially
thing.
the last time you're going to see her face.
I'm going to go back into the couch.
Yeah.
Which is fine. I'm totally fine with that. I miss Yale. Yale needs to be here.
We're wrapping up. We got the noise going. You guys, my name's Hannah Prichard. You all can follow me on Instagram and Twitter at @TheHotShotDude.
Again, you can find me and my voice at Torres890. Again, help me out with my Q&A that's coming up in 2 weeks for my 100th vlog. Use the hashtag AskTorres890.
Yes. And you guys, we'll be back next week. We're so stoked about it. Thank you guys so much for watching.
We're going to see you guys next week.
We'll see you later.
Bye. AFTERBUZZ.
I really hope that chick has...
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz, see you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.